Lots of interest. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action. D.A.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans: Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Lonzo Ball out there at Bledsoe. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Spurs, we've got Murray. Johnson is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's White, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Murray finds Poeltl. And here's DeRozan. Passes to White. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. And pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Ingram's running. Buries it from three-point range.
All right. Bledsoe showing you a little bit of his range.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Here's Ingram following the score by DeJounte Murray. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Over in the corner, White. Back to Murray. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Adams. Pass to Ingram. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. Nineteen seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hart. Clock at 6. Here's Hernan Gomez. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts on the offensive glass.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pelicans lead by 1. Starting out his career, Derek White's been the best.
He's been big on me about just believing.
And it seems like White continues to improve every season.
And, you know, whenever we rank coaches, we talk about systems, managing personalities, managing game situations. But player development is usually just as important.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
So for New Orleans right now, he's out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Mills can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Alexander Walker. And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Tipped away. 54 seconds left in the first half. Vassell, the pass to Gay. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Some changes for New Orleans. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Ball kicks to Adams. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Murray against Ball. And stolen by White. And here comes one, leading the fast break. Second chance shot. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Bledsoe.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Ingram with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shoots over DeRozan. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans on top, leading by a point. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. They're in good position at the half after. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. New Orleans in the lead. Jakob Poeltl out there with Johnson. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's White in at the 2 guard. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. For 3, Murray, and the 3 ball is good. Murray's got the lead up to 2 now for San Antonio. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Pass to Ingram. Shoots it. Come on. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. A different look now for San Antonio. Eubanks is checked in, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Johnson. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Josh Hart comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. The lead is 2. Walker finds Gay. Murray against Ball. Murray, the pass to Eubanks. It's deflected. Here's Ingram, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And San Antonio called for the foul.
It's a nice job on the drive from B.I., just finding an angle and getting the foul.
The first one falls.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Gay. Back to Mills. 3-pointer. And he's good on the 3 ball. Mills has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Ingram. To Williamson. 1 second left. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Spurs lead by 1. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Then there's Hayes, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 1. Pelicans trail by 3. Now here's Ingram. This one for 3, and that's collected by Gay. The Spurs shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. On the wing, DeRozan. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And that's an aggressive take there by DeRozan, and no doubt the coaches will appreciate his ability to attack the defense.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So both teams changing it up here. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And here is Ingram. The basketball. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Your Spurs, DeRozan. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Stan Van Gundy as he talked with his team. He talked about X's and O's, but he also said, hey, guys, we got to trust each other, stick together, and leave it all out on the floor. We'll see if they've got enough left to get over the top, Kevin.
The 3 from Johnson. They grabbed their own miss. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got the lead up to 7 now for San Antonio.
And Pirtle has a stick-with-it mentality on the offensive glass, just throwing himself against the board.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 7. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
And here's Marshall from the arc. Rebound by Chang. And so it's San Antonio with it. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Jones. And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.